feel like every time he shoots it, it's going in. And I bet the 16 other guys in here can attest to that as well. But I think for the most part, and a lot of the times, he's taking the right shots. He does hit tough shots, but usually, typically, he gets a couple easy ones, gets to the free throw line, and sees a couple free throws go in, and I think that kind of helps him in his confidence for the rest of the game. But that faith is what carries that young man around, and he's got a big belief system in himself and in the Lord. So I'm just grateful that he could be here for his 6th year. I'm glad we got him in Madison.
How difficult is it with the choppiness of the game?
With the what?
The choppiness of the game. The officiating. Like, is it just how do you manage that? I guess.
I mean, it's frustrating for sure, but it's uncontrollables, and we can only focus on what we can control at the end of the day. You got to do your best to try to brush that off and worry about what you can do for the 5 guys out there to impact winning and make winning plays. And I think we did a really good job of reiterating that in every mini huddle with the 5 guys out there of, next play, don't worry about what's going on. We got to control what we can control, and the team who does that to the best of their ability is going to come out and win. So I'm proud of our guys for, keeping their composure and being mature about how we went about things.
It seemed like Carter's been struggling with his shot before today. I guess for him to come out and do what he did and make the shots that he did, I guess what kind of boost does that give you guys?
A great boost. I think really it's kind of whatever the team needs. I'm sure, like we saw with X yesterday, his ability to knock down some threes and spread the floor for us. His ability to do that, the same way, and then guard and make big-time defensive plays down the stretch for us at the end. But I think it was just in due time. He works hard at his game, very diligent with how he goes about things. And I see that every day because he's my roommate. But the way he carries himself and the way he, the moxie he kind of has with him, we knew it was just a matter of time before he saw a couple fall.
In the past, he's been open about this. He's let kind of the misses wear on him a little bit. I guess when the misses are kind of building up over the last couple of games, how does he kind of go about approaching that differently than maybe he would have in the past?
He's my roommate, and I tell him it's going in every time he touches it. It was actually kind of funny. We talked about this morning. He's like, Coach, when you're struggling or shots aren't falling, like what's going through your head? Like, what are you thinking about? What can you do? And I'm like, I think whatever I shoot, it feels great. I think it's going in every time. But I think the biggest thing is, like, where can I impact the game? What little things can I do that's going to make my team win? And I think you go to the stat sheet, I don't know what he ended with, but it was probably like 10, 5, and 5. And he had a big-time block at the end. So, just those things. It was like, it was awesome, knowing we had that conversation and knowing he did little things to impact the win in a really big way for us at the end. Just super proud of him for sticking with it and being a really good teammate.
What was just your view on the block? It looked like they were going to get a wide open 3 at the top of the key, and kind of all the air got sucked out of the stadium for a second.
With Gilly?
Yeah.
Well, I was glad they didn't call a foul. Or it was just a no call at first. You don't sometimes necessarily get the greatest view from the bench, but glad he got a piece of it. I think John grabbed it then, and then he came down and missed the 2 free throws, but it was a very savvy play. Just glad he got back out there to get a piece of it before he thought he could go get fears off the backboard.
That's kind of what we pride ourselves on.
So you talked yesterday, or have talked the last couple of days about revenge tour, right?
Yeah.
Revenge tour. You got UCLA, you got Michigan State. We'll see who wins this game, but
We lost to both. Yeah.
Lost to both. So is that still like the motivation here?
I wouldn't say we're necessarily calling it like a revenge tour. I think it just happens to be set up for us. We've played a couple teams in a row who we lost to in the regular season, and I think the outside people maybe want to call it a revenge tour, but to be honest, we're just worried about each game every day at a time. We already forgot about that one, and we're going to go watch this one and break down the film of who we're going to have tomorrow. But like I said, I think it kind of just played out that way. Hey, we'll take it and call it a revenge tour. You can call it whatever you want.
There's a few guys on this team that have won like regular season Big Ten title, but no one's won a conference tournament.
There was a few times.
How valuable, well, not valuable, but like how, I guess, grateful would you be to have that?
Yeah.
Any opportunity you get to play for a ring should be special. It doesn't matter, what you're doing, where you're at in life. Like, that's something that you'll be able to cherish forever and, have that memory forever. And, we got all the way here last year, and we know what it takes. We knew we knew what it took to get back to that game, and we're gonna know what it takes to close that one out. And you know, we got a lot of older guys here that want to get this one tomorrow. And like you said, know that the conference tourney and going into March Madness can give us confidence for the games that are coming ahead.